Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. So today, Thronebreaker Morbius. This guy is actually kind of tricky to fight, definitely not as hard as a werewolf, but you have to be careful about a few things. Let's talk about his nodes first. So Hard Knock Life, if you parry, you get a Disorient on you, which decreases your defensive ability accuracy and block proficiency by 15% for 15 seconds. Not too bad, but it's a passive, so you can't really shrug it off. And then each time the defender is inflicted with a damaging debuff, you're actually power locked for 3 seconds. So you don't really want to debuff him a lot, damage debuff him a lot. Then every 15 seconds, there is a timer. You can see this timer here, the gray timer. So when this expires, you actually have 3 seconds to dash back, and if you don't dash back, you're actually gonna get stunned for 2 seconds. So this, no, it's not that difficult, but you just gotta keep in mind that you want to dash. And I know why they did it, because he's Morbius has that glide, but we're gonna talk about that a little bit later. So triple threat, this is what makes this fight kind of cheesy with champions that can like shrug off debuffs. So whenever the defender is struck by basic attack, there's a 50% chance to apply a random debuff on the opponent. Incinerate, Cold Snap, or Bleed. Now, debuffs inflicted by triple threat deal 50% of the attacker's attack over 20 seconds, and the potency of those debuffs is reduced by 5% for every 10 hits in the opponent's combo. So if you have a good combo, those debuffs are not going to do much, even if you can't really shrug them off. So willpower is going to heal most of it. Even like Crossbones kind of healed it. And then also when he activates a special, we're getting inflicted with a Petrifier like here, and also can stack. So there's a lot of debuffs that you can shrug. So best champions for this guy are definitely champions that can deal with debuffs and benefit from them too. Like Kingpin is the top option, 100%. Crossbones is amazing because he's actually got decent damage and he has a pretty high chance to remove debuffs. But Kingpin is 100% the best. You can also try Shang-Chi. There I dashed in the special too early, and I'm gonna do this in the special one as well. I don't know why, but yeah, I got hit by the last hit there. I was a little bit too soon on that. And there he goes. So let's play the fight again, and now we're gonna talk about his abilities. So his awakened ability, it actually did not happen in this fight, but if this guy is taking direct damage from any source, he gains an undying passive for 2 seconds, and the cooldown is for 8 seconds. So you don't really want to have any direct damage on him, like a poison or like a degen on him, because he's actually going to go undying, and it might be tricky. So definitely don't want to have any of those debuffs. Now the trickiest part about Morbius, his medium attack, actually he performs a psionic glide. So when he does that, it also feels like it has like more reach. Like look at this, it feels like it has more reach. It didn't do it there, but he's gonna do it now. Yeah, see, like it has like some, it seems like it's got more reach for some reason. Like I was getting clipped and I didn't think I would. So this medium actually is unblockable, and it counts as a phase. Think it as like Kitty Pryde's phase, where if you try and hit into it, you're just gonna miss. So that same thing is gonna happen for Morbius, but it's also unblockable. So you have to basically, use your dexterity to just bait it out. So that's the only way. And this goes on cooldown, I believe, for 10 seconds. Yeah, because he's after the Sonic line, he gains a Fervor Charge, which is this one, the purple one. And when this expires, his glide is back on again. And if you try to nullify that, he actually will get a passive Fervor Charge, which actually doesn't prevent his glide. So if you nullify it, he actually basically has like no cooldown on his glide. So you don't really want to nullify it. But he's a science champion, so you don't really want to use it in Mystics anyway. And then the special one, there's a 50% chance to get inflicted with bleeds. And then personal Fervor buffs are paused during this attack and expire immediately when it's complete. So basically he's gonna have the glide ready after the special one. Special 2 is nothing too crazy. You can just outrange it. Same thing with the special 1. So specials are pretty easy to dex, at least, because this guy's glide is actually pretty annoying. There, I got hit by the special 2 again. You just wait out a bit and you can go dash in after both this guy's specials. But the only thing to be careful about this guy really is he's undying if you have a direct damage, and he's Psionic Glide. But Psionic Glide is actually kind of annoying. It's kind of like fighting Mighty Charge 3, where you basically don't have intercepts. because, you know, if you do it on Mighty Charge, they're going to be unstoppable. But if you do it against him, you're going to miss. But this guy is trickier because he's actually unblockable. He can't even parry. Now, you can parry his medium attack, but you can't parry the glide. So in order to activate the glide, he has to be dashing on the medium attack. There's scenarios that you're going to be like in this distance, and then he does his medium, and it doesn't count as a dash because you're so close, so that doesn't dash. It happens with like Kitty Pryde when you try and like phase when you're too close. It actually is not going to trigger phase because it only triggers when, you know, you're dashing. So keep that in mind. You can still parry his mediums. So if you're like super close when the fight is starting, you can just parry. He's not going to use his glide if he starts with his first medium attack. So yeah, Morbius is definitely a lot easier than Werewolf, but keep in mind he's still not that easy. Like you probably can use like Ghost if you like take special one into the block and like gets a lot of bleeds on you. So it could be like cheesy there, but I would definitely recommend champions that shrug off debuffs like Crossbones, Shang-Chi, Kingpin. Moondragon could actually be great because she benefits from debuffs as well. She can go into your Sonic Transcendence phase really fast. But yeah, there's only two things to worry about. That just the Undying if he has a direct damage on him when he dies, and then his glide. Keep in mind, every 10 seconds he's going to get it back, but if you try and nullify the fervor charge, he actually has no cooldown on his glide, so keep that in mind. So yeah guys, hopefully this video helps you take down this guy Morbius. He's pretty cool, by the way. Can't wait to get him as a 7-star. And if you did, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.